What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Long day, tiresome day. Figured we'd come in and I'd show you this about this Kristel Candelario. I think that's how you say that last name. Oh, let's see who we got in here, and then we'll get down to business. Penny Riddle, Hey Angel, Brittany Blue Eyes, Cool Gamer, Hell Dumpling, Angie Gibson, Kathy S., Penny Riddle. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing fine. I hope it's nice and cool where you're at. It's not hot. You're not burning up. It's not raining. It's just right. I hope it's just right for you. But I thought I'd come in and say hi to everybody. First thing, let's get the elephant out of the room. I'm not going to mention no name because I'm not going to have it put on my channel. Keep my name out your mouth. Simple as that. That's the only thing that I'm going to say about that. It's over and done with in my books. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm tired of the bullshit, so I'm not going to give you the time of day. This is the second chance that I've given you. So we're done. Got it? Fair enough. Now, has anybody else heard about this Kristel Candelario lady? If not, I'll tell you the story. The stuff that I know so far. You feel like a roasted peanut. Yeah, let me fix this right quick, guys. While I show this, I'm going to have this scrolling across the bottom of the screen. There we go. Hey, Joni. Dumpling probably done jumped in the shower 3 times today. It's so hot down there. Hey, Nani. Yeah, Angie, don't even worry about it. Like I said, I told him to keep my name out of his mouth. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to give him the time of day. Hadn't mentioned no names from a long time ago, and I'm not going to start now. I'm over here doing my thing. They stay over there doing their thing. The one that put my name in his mouth can stay over there and do his thing. Has anybody heard about this Kristel Candelario though? Nani, what are you doing, girl? I bet if Nani parked the car at the garden, the tires would melt. Wouldn't they, Nani? Is it hot up there where you're at, Nani? Oh. All right. Why did I say hi to who? Oh, I seen that. Not too bad, 78. That ain't too bad. All right, let's get into this, and that's why I put that under there. And trigger warning, guys. Okay, trigger warning with this one. There we go.
She was a happy baby, always smiling, always curious about stuff. She was wonderful. She was just a wonderful baby. We keep telling her not to leave her by herself. Not only me, my friend across the street too. But she always be here by herself.
We just couldn't believe that she was gone.
Welcome back to
Now,
Court Live.
this is the lady. This is the story about the mom that went on vacation now and left her 16-year-old daughter at the house. What's up, little leg day? At the house by herself. She tried to put off the story that her mama was at the house. But her mama was on vacation also. So let's go ahead and listen to this part now.
Julie Grant, those are the neighbors of 31-year-old Kristel Candelario. She's the Ohio mother who allegedly left her 16-month-old daughter, Jaylyn, home alone while she went on a 10-day-long vacation. And after she finally returned home, Candelario found her daughter unresponsive. Shocking, right?
Yes.
Well, baby Jaylyn had died in the home where she was left, surrounded by dirty blankets, soiled with feces, and left inside of a pack-and-play. Police say that the poor child was severely dehydrated at the time of her death. And now Candelario, the baby's mother, is indicted by a grand jury for murder, felonious assault, and endangering the welfare of her child. And while this case is sickening, unfortunately, it's not the first time we've seen a case like this play out here on Court TV. In facts and circumstances quite similar. You may remember.
Now, this next story that they're getting ready to talk about, I had not heard of before they mentioned it here. I hear you.
Wonderful Courties who were with us since day one. Remember the case of Cheyenne
I hadn't heard about
Harris?
this one.
Back in 2009, the year we relaunched, Harris found guilty of first-degree murder and child endangerment after her 4-month-old son was found dead in his baby swing, abandoned in the back room of their apartment for 9 to 14 days with no food or water and never changed. The child had skin infected from sitting in his feces and his diaper filled with maggots. Little baby Sterling. In the case, it was determined that little baby Sterling died of malnutrition, dehydration. E. coli entered his bloodstream through his infected skin. But in the case of baby Jaylyn in Cleveland,
for this one, Dumpling,
there's no cause of death or autopsy results being released yet. So we don't know exactly what it is.
Kristel Candelario.
But this morning, we want to bring in our own expert to talk about what that baby's cause of death might have been and talk about proving this case at trial. Okay. I'm going to bring in our expert this morning. He's standing by in Toledo, Ohio. He is a physician and Professor Dr. Jason Smith. Good morning to you, my friend. Wonderful to see you on this Wednesday. I hate that we have to talk about this. We do. The state of Ohio is going to have to bring in someone like you.
I'm just wondering, guys. I'm not talking that she should get it. I'm just wondering if they have it. I don't remember about Ohio. Do they have the death penalty up there, though?
Yourself to talk about how this baby died. So, Dr. J, go into professor mode for us. Pretend like we're your students in the class. How do you think this happened, please?
I know she's a reporter, guys. All right, I know she's a reporter. She's trying to get stuff out there. They do have a death penalty? Okay. And she's trying to get the news out there. But this is what I wish the news would do. I wish the news would just be straightforward and honest. You know, how does this happen? We know how it happened. The dumbass bitch of a mom left her baby at home so she could go on vacation. She didn't want to be tied down with that baby. Okay. because they might give. I'm just might. That could possibly be a death penalty uh, uh, court day for her. You needed to remind yourself who you are. Good deal, Donnie. Just don't answer yourself back. Just say hi to yourself, but don't say hi back. Because then they will um, you know, might give you a one-way ticket with a white jacket. Oh, it must be an inside joke. Okay. But that's what I wish the news would do, guys. I wish they'd just be straightforward and honest. Say, look, why don't you tell us what may have caused the mom to do this or whatever? Hey, Jasmine, what may have caused the mom to do this? You know, so let's finish watching.
Good morning, Cordy's. This is, again, disturbing. And I would almost argue confusing. Who would think that it would be safe to leave a 16-month-old baby in a pack and play for any period of time, especially up to 10 days? When we look at a case like this, we are, again, postulating how this child may have passed, sadly and tragically. And I do think that dehydration, heat illness, had to play a factor. Obviously, we will be waiting for the coroner's final report. But, this is a situation where a child is essentially caged in that pack and play. She has no access to food or water. And I think very quickly, especially in a child at that age, dehydration will set in immediately. We're talking about in a day to 2 days. And this is not by any way, shape, or form a comfortable way to live, or unfortunately how Jalen passed.
Certainly not, Dr. J. I have a really unpleasant question to ask you, but it's a critical question. In your opinion, did baby Jalen suffer before she died?
She tragically suffered, and she suffered quite a bit. She'll be a child that was undoubtedly crying, sitting in her own urine, her own feces, and she did not cry short periods of time. She cried until she could not cry anymore. And it is heartbreaking to think of this and this tragic way that a child should die, because it should never happen.
Dr. J, when we think about time, 10 days, you have to wonder how soon into that 10-day period might that horrible suffering have ended. If you had to put forth your best educated guess on that, what would it be and why, please?
Yeah, I'm not going to play corner in this situation because I really don't know. But if you're to guess, it would have been sooner than this 16-month-old cannot sustain without water, without nutrition for a very long period of time.
Oh, it is so heartbreaking. Dr. J, stand by. I want to also bring in our other guest we have on the show this morning, criminal defense attorney Greg Isaacs, standing by in Knoxville, Tennessee, where he practices. Certainly no stranger to high.
So that's sad, guys. That's real sad. 16-month-old baby left at the house by itself because the mom went on vacation. All right, I know there's some moms in here. How many of y'all gonna go on vacation and think that your baby is safe because you think that your mom is at the house with it, but your mom is on vacation somewhere else? Did you not talk to your mom that day? Or is this just a ploy to get your ass out of trouble? Well, I left her there with my mom. My mom's the one that left. Come on, that's your child. Is anybody going to leave their child and not check on them before they leave? Look, if mine's missing for 5 minutes and I don't hear him, I'm going to check, because something is wrong if I don't hear no noise from any of my kids for 5 minutes. Simple as that. Or if I haven't seen one of my kids for 5-10 minutes. I'll never get people. I'll never understand that guy. Never understand that. But she was in court today, so let me see if I can see. Hey, Miss Ann. What's up, Silent J? Oh, I'm sorry. She was in court 13 days ago. Yeah, I remember hearing one of them ladies say that she left the kid all the time. And I mean, that's different. She's in jail. She's charged. It said Cleveland mom charged a 16-month-old daughter's death gets $1 million bond. She's got $1 million bond. Ain't nobody gonna get her out. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, people are ridiculous anymore. Things are getting out of hand. It's not like it was when we were growing up. It's not like when we were growing up. And I can tell you right now, Nani, Miss Ann, Lorraine, they're sort of near my age bracket, or some may be older, some may be younger, but they're in the same age bracket. When we were going to school, it was okay for you to go it wasn't okay, but I mean, you could walk the street and go to the store by yourself, and you didn't have to worry about shit like that. I remember, I'd go out and be gone all day. But my mom knew I was safe. She didn't know where I was, but she knew I was safe. You can't do that shit these days now. Put a 1 in chat if you're from my age, my era. You grew up in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. About 70s to 80s. Be home before the streetlights come on. Hey, look, thank you, Lorraine. Look, if that was when I was a little younger than what 16 and 18 was. But if my dad whistled, you better show up. Because if you didn't show up, you were in trouble. Hello to everybody in the chat and the new ones. You and you too. Welcome. What's up, Huntress? And I mean, you could walk the streets and not worry about nothing. You can't even be safe in your own house now. Hell, my grandmother used to sleep and leave the door unlocked. And I know there's quite a few people in here that slept with their door unlocked, or their granny slept with their door unlocked. Can't do that shit now. There ain't no way you could do that now. Hey, my dad had that Marine whistle. 3 fingers. How does he do it? Let's see. 3 fingers, right like that. And that was the loudest whistle I ever heard. Well, that's what I said. Same age era, same era. And well, then you can't even be safe in your own house. Well, oh, okay. Whew, Lord. I was going to say, no, we ain't 68, Nani. I know what you're talking about now. We're 68 models. 1960. Let's see, where's it at? Right there. 1968. Exactly, Lorraine. We even slept on my granny's porch. If it was cooler outside and it was in the house, we could sleep out on the porch. Put a little cot up against the window. One could sleep in the swing. Oh, I love sleeping in the swing. Phew. Me and Nani were both born in 68, Angie. My birthday's in November. Yeah, but Ray ain't much older. That's what I'm saying. Hell, Miss Ann said we can leave our vehicles unlocked and the house unlocked. Yeah, but you can't do that anymore. You can't even. You have to sleep with one eye open, even in your own house. Even in your own house. Okay. That's what that was. I heard a few minutes ago. Let me go see. But yeah, you got to. Oh my goodness, you got to. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Huntress. I got you, girl. Exactly, Lorraine. Kids don't know how to be kids this day. Now, look, some people may get not upset, but some people may not watch him. But Jeff Foxworthy told the truth the other day, and it was a joke, but he told the truth. There hasn't been a kid play outside in the yard since 1988. 1988, there ain't been a kid. And he said he knows that there's and like I said, he's telling jokes, but he's actually telling the truth. I bet there ain't a kid today that was born after, I'll say 1990, that knows how to get dog shit off their shoe. Does not know how to get dog shit off their shoe. All you needed was grass, a sidewalk, and a mud puddle. That was it. catching tadpoles and crawdads. I hear you. I never did. I did, but I didn't like doing it. Them old crawdads, they could pinch the shit out of you. That you was somewhere up the creek. Yeah, I don't even hear that old saying anymore. If you ever got in trouble, you was up shit creek without a paddle. I don't even hear that saying anymore. I miss old school people. My grandmother, my mom, my grandmother, because they had some killer sayings. And the stories that they could tell you. That's a good rule, Nani. That is a good rule, seriously. No electronics for your birthday, just outdoor toys. Hey, Pen 1010. I miss too. Tell you another thing I miss, and this wasted gas, but I didn't realize it back then, was cruising town. You'd cruise town all together, maybe 4 times a night. You go out, you cruise down, you do the circle, come back up, park for a few minutes, talk, sit there and shoot the shit, get in your car and cruise down, do the circle again. Maybe sometimes you didn't see nobody talk. Go back around, come back up and pull in and park. I love them homemade ramps, riding them, jumping off them ramps and stuff. We had a place up here in Abingdon called Columbus McKinnon. They had a little concrete thing, but it was like a straight drop off. It's maybe 10 foot down to drop. We'd pedal them bikes as fast as we could, just shoot off the edge of it. Boom. Is that Appalachian talk? Babe, come in here. I'm gonna let Becca tell you her favorite saying that my mom said. When she'd get real mad. Somebody'd say something about her and she'd get real mad at them. Angel, come in here a minute. I miss him too, Miss Ann. Like I was telling, my uncle messaged me the other day, and just from Daddy's family, Daddy and Mom, I'm the only one left. I said, where's Nanny? Tell her I said, come here a minute.
Oh, woman.
Oh, okay.
What you listening to? Oh, will you play Mom's favorite home?
Yeah.
And then Mom?
Well, no. We didn't have cable for the longest time. I mean, I probably didn't have cable till we was probably my last year as a teenager. About when I was 19. He's went out of the room. I'll tell him when he comes back in, guys. What's up, Rift? How you doing, brother? What Lorraine just now said, man, when the days come that I didn't want to go out in town or anything, I loved sitting down at the table with my grandmother or my mom. All right. Wait a minute, and I'll finish that story. What was your favorite saying that Mom said when somebody made her mad?
Make my ass want to chew tobacco.
That was Mama's saying. She loved saying that.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I was washing dishes. I couldn't hear you. The kids yelled at me.
She'd get so mad. She goes, God, they make my ass want to chew tobacco. That was Mom's favorite saying.
Hey, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like for Rebel.
Or if she said something to somebody and they said, Well, what'd you say? She'd go, I don't chew my shit twice. Or I don't chew my backer twice.
Hey, Riffs. Hey, guys.
But where was it at? I was talking about
Hey,
what Lorraine said here.
Hey, Dumpling. Hey, Nani.
But yeah, going out on the front porch and just Mom could tell some stories. And she loved telling them. Becca would sit there for hours on top of hours listening to the Mom. She would talk about when her and Daddy was dating, walking down through Allison's Gap between these two cliffs, and the cliffs are supposed to be haunted from Saltville, and you're supposedly able to see a
coffin floating over
purple
them.
coffin floating. Yeah.
That gave me the hippity-jibbities.
Yes, I love the old people stories.
I do too. They're so wise, and they'll tell the stories over and over, but it doesn't get old. It's always entertaining because they'll always add to it. They're so awesome. Hey, Nani. Hi, Miss Ann. Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Lorraine.
Yeah. Mom said that too, but not as often as I don't chew my backer twice. My mom always said, I won't tell you but one time.
Or I brought you in this world, I can take you out.
Yeah,
I know that one too. Hey, Miss Pat.
We had to go pick up our own switch too. Oh, I hated doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, my granny would tell you go get your own switch. If you come back in with one of them little bitty twigs on the side, she'd make you go out and get a bigger one and then wrap that other one around it.
Mm-hmm. But hello, Nightbot. Nani, you're on a roll tonight talking to yourself, and now you're talking to Nightbot. She's on a roll. She's a hoot tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
About getting a switch. Is that what you're talking about, Lorraine? No, that was my grandma, not my grandpa. I never got to meet my grandpa on my mom's side. Now, on my dad's side, I did, and he was quiet. He was the quiet one. He had to be the quiet one because my grandparents on my dad's side had 16 kids, 3 sets of twins. So it was bound to happen that I would have twins because my brother didn't.
What's up, Ghost Devil?
What's up, Ghost Devil?
What's up, brother? Or as what is it? Shit in one hand and whatever in the other, and see which one gets filler quicker. Whatever the old saying
you
goes.
go out and you go to your parents and say, "Well, I want this." Well, shit in one hand and want another, and see which one gets fuller first. Yep, had to find switches. I'm telling you.
And the ones with the thorns, man, those hurt. They make your legs bleed or your butt bleed, whichever.
I know that y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this. Kids today got it easy because if my mom was mad at you and she wanted to whoop your ass, whatever was laying near her, it didn't matter if it was a flip flop or a fly swatter, a car track, a book, a shoe,
a
belt buckles, they would pop you with it, and they wouldn't get up and chase you. They would throw that son of a bitch at you.
Jar being better. Or you wasn't raised in the barn. Shut the freaking door.
Yeah, do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again. What? Yep. Yeah. I mean, they didn't whoop you until you had bad bruises, but they whooped your ass to let you know. Oh, that was Hee Haw. Where, oh, where are you tonight? It's Hee Haw. You've never seen Hee Haw. Oh, my God. I've got to show her that.
I was born in 86, guys. I don't know.
got to show Becca Hee Haw, guys.
Hey, Country Bulldog. How are you, darling? We got karaoke this weekend, guys. Had strip legs. Yep. Come here.
Hold on.
Enough away for her to take the end of the hurricane and pull us with the handle part. I told you to come here.
Here you go, Miss Ann. This is one that I just wrote in hee haw and this popped up. So,
hey Johnny, is your marriage a happy one?
Yep, we've been married several years and we've never had a fight in our house.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we always go out in the yard.
Hey Johnny, is your marriage a happy one?
Yep, we've been married.
We always go out in the yard. Oh my goodness.
Those were funny. Now let me show you my all-time favorite skit. I've got this one. I knew where it was, so I went and got it. So this is my all-time favorite skit off of Hee Haw. Let me get it up here, guys. Hold on a minute. Now, Becca hadn't seen this either, but this is my all-time favorite skit off of Hee Haw.
You know that youngest boy of mine.
Yeah, old Bolivar, the 5-year-old?
Yeah, well, he will be 5 come February.
Yeah.
You know that I can't get him to go to bed at night for nothing.
Is that right?
He'll just sit up half the night.
What do you got to tell him bedtime stories?
I've tried every one I ever heard.
Yeah, but you're telling the same old bedtime stories, just like we used to enjoy.
Well,
You can't do that. You got to take these same stories and tell them backwards or you can't get the kids' attention.
Tell them backwards.
Yeah.
Now listen to this, guys.
Like, for example, instead of Cinderella, you say Rendersella. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you the story of Cinderella. You learn this, and then you tell it to your kid, all right?
All right.
All right. Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rendersella. Now, Rendersella lived with her mugly other and 2 sad blisters. Also, in this same corn country, there was a very pransome Hince. Now, this pransome Hince was going to have a fancy fall, and he invited the people for riles a mouth, especially the pitch reaper.
That's the only one to...
Now, Rendersella's mugly other and her 2 sad blisters. They
I'd
went
love
out
to
to
see
buy
that
some
kind of
fancy
butterfly.
fesses, you know, to wear to this fancy fall. But Rendersella couldn't go because all she had to wear was some old rurty dag. So finally, the night of the fancy fall arrived, and Rendersella couldn't go, so she just kept down and shried.
She kept down and tried.
She had right down there and shried. And she was kitten her shried, when all at once there appeared before her Gary Mudfather. And he touched her with his wagic man. And there appeared before her a keg, boach, and Hicks white saucer. You know, to take her to the Mancy Fall. But he said, now, Rendersella, you be sure and be home before midnight or I'll turn you into a tumpkin. So when Rendersella arrived at the Mancy Fall, this pransome Hince met her at the door because he'd been watching all this time behind a wooden window. And Rendersella and the pransome Hince danced all night. And they fell and fuzzed. And all at once the mid-clock struck night. And Rendersella spaced down the rars, and just as she beats the rottum, she slopped her dripper.
Slopped the dripper?
Yes, sir. So the next day, this pransome Hince went all over this corn country, looking for the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Finally, he came to Rendersella's house. Well, he tried it on her mugly other, and it fit and did. Then he tried it on her 2 siggly usters, and it fit and did. Then he tried it on Rendersella, and it fibbed it. It was exactly the size right. So they got married and lived happily ever after. Now, Roy, the story of the story is this. If you go to a bouncy fall and you want to have a prancing Hansel all in fub with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.
Man, I love that.
And then a butterfly. Hi, darling.
Oh, I would love to see that. That is very. There you go. Lorraine got it out before I could say it. That's something to be very proud of.
Yes.
Lorraine got it out before I did.
Yes. That was funny.
But see, that's that was our comedy. That was that. And if you like the real dirty comedy, you had Red Fox. And if you was a truck driver, you had, I can't even think of his name now. Roy something. I can't remember. I'll think of it after we get done with the live. But you had all kinds of great comics out there back then, and doing clean stuff like that. That was funny to me. That was funny.
They play on TV anymore.
Thank you, Brittany Blue Eyes. Now, Roy D. Mercer. If you were ever in a truck, Roy D. Mercer was the comedian to listen to. Green Acres, Petticoat Junction, Andy Griffith. Little House on the Prairie, the Waltons. All good shows. All good shows.
Now, I know most of those.
Which one don't you know?
I know Green Acres, Petticoat Junction. I don't remember that.
Petticoat.
Andy Griffith, Little House on the Prairie, yes, and the one John Boy
Waltons.
in it. The Waltons, yeah.
Petticoat Junction. Petticoat Junction.
I know Petticoat. And then what is it? That has the grandma on the what is it called? Where they're millionaires, but they're she's the grandmother that's on the rocking chair, and they turn into millionaires.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes, and the Munsters. I love the Munsters. The Munsters is awesome.
I'm so proud of him. He's one of the sweetest men I've ever known. He turned down traveling with Mel Tillis to take care of his family.
Oh,
that's awesome. Little Rascals, that was a good man. I loved the Little Rascals. Alfalfa, Spanky, Porky, Froggy.
I liked Laverne and Shirley and Mary Tyler Moore, and what is it, Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah.
Like the TV Land shows.
Addams Family.
Yeah.
And if you liked stuff like about have to do with the hospital, or I like Dragnet, Emergency 51. I loved that. I even had the little truck that they drove that was it was actually a CB that you could talk into.
Happy Days, yes. Happy Days is good.
Yeah, most of them's passed away now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them from Andy Griffith, except for Opie. Lucille Ball. I love Lucille Ball.
Oh, yes.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes.
I love Lucille Ball, though.
She's funny. I love Lucy's show.
Now, like I said, I do like some comedians that talk a little dirty. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite ones, he talked dirty, but he done it in a comical way. And that was the guy that always acted drunk.
Love y'all. I'm going to finish washing dishes. Love you guys.
Archie Bunker. I loved Archie Bunker show. What was the comedian that always acted drunk? No, not Otis. He wasn't on the show. He was always on the Dean Martin roast. White-headed man. Hi, son. Okay, Rift, have a good one, buddy.
Hi, Rift.
James said hi, Rift. Tell everybody hi.
Hi, everybody.
All right, he said hi, everybody. Oh, can't believe let me look his name up before I get mess up and say it.
Love you both. Done. Now.
No, not Sam, but Sanford Son was a good one. Foster Brooks, funniest man out there that talked dirty, but he done it in a clean way. Foster Brooks was the funniest man out there. Does anybody remember him, Foster Brooks? Now he may have been drunk, but I don't think he was because he always acted drunk all the time. No, not Ron White. Ron White's newer. This guy was like 60s and 70s, early 80s. Okay. Dumpling, hey, come here. Dumpling said, love you.
Love you.
Come here. Come here. Tell her thank you for what she sent you.
Thank you.
He said, thank you, Dumpling. Let me show you. This is Foster Brooks. Somebody drop my email for her, would you? Tattooed Rebel 2229@gmail.com. Please. All right, now this is Foster Brooks here in just a second. And I'll show him Nana Butterfly if you want me to. That's it right there, Nana Butterfly. Dumpling put it in. Thank you, Dumpling.
Our next speaker has never met Don Rickles. Boy, that's a lucky guy. But he asked especially if he could come here tonight just to pay tribute to him. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mr. Foster Brooks?
Can y'all hear it?
Thank you very much. As the poor Frederick and gentleman just told you, I have never met
Sammy Davis Jr.
In fact, he's probably wondering what I'm doing here. He has never even seen. He has never seen me before. He has never heard of me, and our paths have never crossed. However, Mr. Rickles, you and I do have.
You're welcome.
An relationship. You see, I'm fooling around with your wife.
I love Joe Lewis. Where you going, Dumpling?
So you see, we do have something in common. I hope you understand, Don, that we have tried to keep this very, very discreet. So don't tell anybody, will you? My wife would be furious if she found out about it. Don, I really must compliment you on your spouse, Mrs. Pickles. I say that because she's a real dilly. And I must also admit you have a very lovely home.
Thank you, Miss PJ, for being
Incidentally,
here. I
we're
hope
out
you
of
get to feel them
scotch.
better soon.
And if you happen to think of it, pick out some pretzels. Do you know, Don, what your wife and I love to do most? Watching you while you're on TV. When you're on, we just laugh and chuckle and giggle. And sometimes we even turn the sound on. And we are always sad when you finish your act. That means you're on your way home and I better cheese it. Which reminds me, you're out of Velveeta too. Now, please, Don, don't blame your lovely wife for any of this. Our getting together was all my doing. It's all my fault. I happen to be the one who answered her ad in the Hollywood Free Press. You know, your wife thinks very, very highly of you, Don. She tells me you are a wonderful man. And I know that you must be to put up with all her snoring. She tells me that since she's been Mrs. Rickles.
Hey, hippie grandma.
Says every day with you is Thanksgiving. By golly, that's what she gets for marrying the turkey.
But I love that guy right there, man. He's hilarious. He's hilarious, guys. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, I just wanted to come on for today and throw that in there about this mom that left her 16-month-old at home while she went on vacation, a 10-day vacation, guys, a 10-day vacation, and come back and found her baby had already passed. And she tried to say, like I said, she tried to say it was her mom, but her mom was on vacation also. So, give me just a minute, guys. Dom DeLuise, he was funny too. I liked him. Oh, and I love Jackie Gleason. Okay. You want me to show it, Nana? I mean, I will if you want me to. I won't unless you say yes. It's okay. All right, I'll show it. Thank you. Give me just a second, Nana Butterfly. It's coming up. Oh, certain memories we always had. I love the memories that I have of my mom and dad. Okay, it finally popped up. I'm pulling the picture up now. Oh my goodness. Now, which one is your? Let me do it like this. Oh goodness. Hold on a minute, Nana Butterfly. I'm sorry. It takes forever on this computer. I'm sorry. I think I need to update it. I don't know if I can make it any bigger or not. I can't. Which one is your grandpa, Nana Butterfly? Starting from over here and going that way. Is he? We'll count this as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What number is he? What number is he, Nana Butterfly? Am I froze? He's this gentleman right here, where my arrow is. Hey, Rocket Queen. Those are the Texas Playboys, and he's number 3. So where my cursor is that's him, right? Okay, this is Nana Butterfly's grandpa. And these guys are the Texas Playboys. And this is her grandpa right here. That's something to be proud of, Nana Butterfly. It really is. That's awesome. That is. That's very awesome, Nana Butterfly. Billy McBay. That's cool. Yeah. All right, guys, listen. Today was a very long day for me. I'm going to jump off of here and get ready for bed because I am beat. It was a very long day. It was a very hot day here at work. But I want to thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to throw this up there. If anybody would like to, they can support the channel through my Cash App. It's not required. You don't have to, but would be appreciated. So there's my Cash App. You don't have to. It's just a thing that I throw up there. The only requirement I ask you to do is come in here, have a good time, and hopefully you do have a good time. So, guys, be sure to go over to Becca's. I think she's going live at 10:30. I'm not quite for sure. And then me and her will be over on our show tomorrow night on Tattooed Couple. And we're going to go over a few things over there. So y'all come on over there. And y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of you. I thank you for coming in. If you click that $sign at the bottom, yes, you may, Nani. Go ahead. But please come on tomorrow night on Tattooed Couple. Nightbot just put it in right there. Y'all go on over there, sub up, and we'll see y'all over on that one. And thank you. And I hope you get to feeling better, Miss Ann. Becca told me about that, and I'm sorry. On Friday, we will have a live on dumplings. It will be a scavenger hunt. Okay, good deal. Will y'all go check that out? Good deal. What time is it, Nani? Because if Becca's live, I'll be over there. I just need to know what time she's going to do it. What time? Oh, you're running this one. Okay. And guys, I'm going to, mine's not going to be a scavenger hunt. And mine's going to be a couple months away, but pretty soon I'm going to be starting. It's on her live, though. Do you know what time? But I'm going to start something in a couple months. And, okay. Well, if it's after Becca's, I'll be sure to be there. Well, still be careful on it, Miss Ann, because Becca told me it was a pretty nasty looking cut. So just be careful on it. But yeah, if Becca's not live, Nani, I'll come check that out. Strike Force for you. Hey, buddy, what's up? How are you today? Miss Ann can't play. Thank you for coming in, brother. Is this your first time here? If it is, welcome. Welcome to the Free Birds. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here then, sir. Thank you. Getting to jump off and go to bed because I'm beat, buddy. I'm beat. I worked today all day and I'm tired. 20 stitches. Oh, Miss Ann. How long do you have to have the stitches? Well, I hope you get better real soon, Miss Ann. I do. And we still pray for you every day. And Nani, like I said, if it's after Becca's, I promise I'll be there because I want to laugh my butt off. All right. So, guys, don't forget to stop by Tattooed Couple tomorrow. Me and Becca's going live on that one. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but we'll figure something out. We always do. So, guys, thank y'all for coming in. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the share and hit the subscribe if you haven't. And please come back. Tell Angel read her messages. I will. She's bathing James right now. Nana Butterfly. Thank you, hippie grandma. Thank you so much. I will tell her that, Nani, after she gets done with James. But thank you for coming by. Thank you, Strike Force. Hit that subscribe for me and become a free bird over here. And congratulations, Nana Butterfly. Was gifted a membership by Hippie Grandma. Thank you so much, Hippie Grandma. So Nana Butterfly is now a free bird. Oh, she gifted another one. And Pac-Man. Congratulations, Pac-Man. Hippie Grandma, thank you so much, girl. Now, Pac-Man's a free bird. Pac-Man and Nana Butterfly is a free bird. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Hippie Grandma. I really do appreciate that. Y'all welcome Nana Butterfly and Pac-Man to the free bird, guys. You are awesome, Hippie Grandma. Even our beautiful Rocket Queen took time out of her day while she's at work to congratulate y'all. So, again, thank you, Hippie Grandma, and congratulations to Pac-Man and Nana Butterfly. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up on the way out. Hit that share and hit that subscribe. I know you do, Hippie Grandma. I know you support us. Thank you so much. Hippie Grandma been family before I even got on YouTube, though. She has helped me out tremendously throughout my life. And I didn't even know it, but I used to run around with her brother when we were younger. Didn't even know it. I didn't know her brother. I didn't know she was his brother, is what I'm saying. But again, thank you, Hippie Grandma. I love you. Well, that's okay, Rocket. But guys, we'll see you over on Becca's tonight. Becca goes live in 30 minutes. Babe, you go live tonight? Okay. Huh? She said she goes live at 10:30, open panel. So there you go. Y'all come on over and say hi to Becca. Show her some love. But guys, thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all for being here. Like I said, you can support me through the Cash App if you want to. It's not required. The only requirement is for y'all come in here, sit back and relax and enjoy the conversation or the story or whatever I tell, and enjoy my company. So you guys be good. I'll see you tomorrow on Tattooed Couple. Thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you. And remember, you're not members. You're not subscribers. You're family here. I love each and every one of you. And we'll see you tomorrow on Tattooed Couple. I'll see you over on Becca's here in a little while. So y'all be good. Be safe. Remember, over here, we don't say bye. We say see you. So see you. Peace.